All right, well, we are just a few weeks out from the Super Bowl, and we all know it's being held right here in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. So you have a special guest this morning. We're joined by Deuce McAllister. He's a Saints Hall of Famer and a Super Bowl champion. He's going to tell us a little bit about how the city is preparing for the big game. So thanks so much for joining us this morning.
No problem. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Now, tell us how the Crescent City is looking this morning, just 3 weeks to go from the big game.
Well, here in New Orleans, we're excited. We're excited to be hosting another Super Bowl, our 11th Super Bowl, and you can kind of feel the energy continue to build. You can see it in some of the buildings that have been wrapped with the Super Bowl emblems. You can see it with the bridges, with the murals going on the streets and the different bridges, you know, the coloring that you have there. And so we're excited. And the bridges, they're lit up with the Super Bowl colors. New Orleans can't wait to host this upcoming Super Bowl.
I love that. That's so exciting.
Oh my gosh, so cool. So there's thousands of fans heading down to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. What can visitors expect and see, and what is there to do down there?
Well, you can go to NewOrleans.com. That will have kind of a list of different things for fans to be able to do and different events they have going on. A couple of things that I know that are planned on Wednesday before the Super Bowl. Wednesday through Saturday, they have the NFL Experience at the Convention Center. That is something, regardless if you have a ticket or not to the game, you can go to. They have different interactive events going on in the Convention Center. There'll be former players like myself, current players there that will be signing autographs, taking pictures. So, you know, there's a lot of different things that will happen in the Convention Center with the NFL Experience. And you don't have to necessarily be a football fan. You can just go and enjoy it and see it. That'll all happen in the Convention Center.
Awesome.
The Saturday before the game, there will be a Mardi Gras style parade as well in New Orleans. And so, you know, that's something that's free. That's something that all fans can come to and enjoy it. It will be safe, you know, from a federal standpoint, from the state standpoint. They're going to make sure that the city, you know, people can come down and enjoy the city, make sure that people can come and just have fun. And so from enjoying the city, that's what we want fans to be able to come down and do. There will be a ton for them to be able to experience and see, and we're excited to be able to host.
I love that. New Orleans has an atmosphere and celebration in and of itself. So much fun for them to be able to head down there. So Deuce, you are a Super Bowl champion. So tell us, do you have any favorite aspect or any favorite thing for the big game coming up?
Well, from a player's standpoint, if you're playing in the game, you want to take it in. You want to be able to, I mean, because it's not guaranteed that you get to that game every year. So I can't just blow it off and say, hey, focus on work only. You take that moment in, because that may be the only time that you get to experience that game. And for your family, for your friends that are there, you know, let them experience it as well. As that game gets closer, the focus has to be on that game to be able to come out, and you want to be victorious in it. But, you know, take the pictures, you know, go and see, go and experience it. The NFL, the host city, they do a really good job of trying to make that something special and unique. And in New Orleans, that's definitely going to be unique.
Awesome. I love that. It's
so cool.
So exciting to be able to experience that.
Yes, and for everybody watching at home, how can everybody get more information on what New Orleans has planned for the Super Bowl?
Go to NewOrleans.com, check it out on that website. They will update that website constantly. There's a lot of good things that are already there. Media Day was one thing that we didn't get a chance to talk about. That's going to happen the Monday before the Super Bowl. That's also free to fans. Go and check it out. A lot of cool things to be able to come and do in New Orleans, but to be able to experience as well.
Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, head over to that website. We're so excited to see what New Orleans has planned. It's going to be a great celebration. Thanks so much for talking with us this morning as we get ready for the big game.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, of course, of course. And stick around, guys. We'll be right back after the break.